Hello everyone, Tim here. Let's talk new horror releases because there's actually some pretty cool stuff that got announced today and I feel like talking about them. So we'll start this off with what was the big one, it feels like. I got a lot of people going for good and bad reasons, but I don't know if you guys remember the upside down here, but Paramount Screams, this was volume 1. This contained 5 movies inside, all 4K. Well, we just got an announcement on Paramount Presents Volume 2, which is going to include 4 movies inside. It's going to have 4Ks for Orphan First Kill, World War Z, Breakdown, and Friday the 13th Part 2. So this one was getting a little torn up online. I don't know if it was, I don't think it was necessarily artwork. I actually dig the artwork. It reminded me a lot of Reanimator, just with a quick glance. I guess that green gave me the Reanimator vibe. But anyways, this is a weird set, I will give you, when it comes to the types of movies inside. But that does not take away from my excitement on I like the movie choices. Breakdown and Friday the 13th in the same set feel weird, but they're both good movies and I'm okay with it. I freaking love Breakdown. I'd pay the volume 2 scares price for Breakdown in 4K. I love this movie. So I'm okay with it at that. Then we throw in Friday the 13th Part 2. Cool. World War Z, fun movie. Already on 4K with that one. That's the only one of these that's already on 4K. But cool movie nonetheless. I dig it. And then we have Orphan First Kill. Did not see it, but I enjoyed the first one. And it's cool it's getting a 4K. 3 first time to 4K. Granted, we'll probably see these outside of the set as well. So if there's one that sticks out and you're patient, you could probably wait it out and get that title separately. But I'm impatient for Breakdown. Plus, like I said, I think it's cool, to be honest. Something I'm wondering if, I think it might be because the horror community is more higher standards, different standards. I'm not sure what it is. That odd hodgepodge of movies was kind of setting people off. But then when you even look at something like a Columbia Classics, they're Columbia movies. That's why they're bundled together. But in the same set, we have Anatomy of Murder and Taxi Driver, which, while, yes, okay, drama, they are so vastly different movies that I would never think to put them together in a set, but they're together in a set. And that's kind of how I feel on the Friday the 13th and Breakdown being together. They're tied together by the studio. I'm cool with it. I have nothing to complain about. I don't quite get the hubbub. I'm getting Breakdown in 4K. I'm cool with that. Honestly, there's other odds and ends box sets that just throw stuff together. I've got Warner Brothers sets that have 25 movies per. They're just a hodgepodge of movies from the studio thrown together. It's not really any different. It's really not. And besides, Breakdown doesn't really deliver the scares, but that's just Paramount's reason to kind of throw stuff together, is by making these scares box sets. I think it's cool. Keep making them, Paramount. It's up to everyone if they want to decide to buy them or not. I think it's cool, but that's all I got to say on that set. Now let's dive into the Scream Factory announcements. In the same day, I get to see about the cool Paramount Presents to give me Breakdown, and now Scream Factory is going to give me Drag Me to Hell in 4K. Drag Me to Hell is so much fun. I really like that movie. I love Evil Dead. Love it. And I love Raimi. And it's Raimi being Raimi. It's a silly, fun, campy horror movie. Back when I saw it, I kind of wish it went a little harder, but now, after I rewatched it only like a year or so ago, I like it a lot. I respect it for what it is. Like I said, at the time, I was like, I wish this went like much harder, like Evil Dead levels harder, but I dig it quite a bit. So Drag Me to Hell, awesome announcement. We've got Death Becomes Her, Super fun Robert Zemeckis movie. Killer cast, a lot of fun, really cool announcement. So that right there is 2 for 2 on really cool 4K announcements. Next up, we've got Anthony Hopkins' The Wolfman. I'm gonna be honest, I did not see this one. I think I own it. I want to say I own it. I got it super cheap, just never got around to watching it. I like Anthony Hopkins. This isn't a title that I'm gonna buy day one. I'm not paying Scream Factory 4K prices on this one, but maybe on a sale or something like that, or I'll check out the Blu-ray and see what I think of it. But I'm cool with that. And we got Land of the Dead. That's a cool one. I dig Land of the Dead. It's another one that got panned really bad when it came out. I enjoy it. It's fun. I gave it a rewatch again. It was like a year or two ago. It's a good time. And it's kind of cool. You see that, what is his name? Eugene Clark, that played the main like zombie that kept following them. His career is just doing cons. It's good for him. That movie like made his career just he's cool. We got to watch him do like different auto or poses with people for photos. He's cool. He puts a lot into it. So Land of the Dead gets props for that. It's a fun one. It's not Dawn of the Dead level or Day of the Dead level or Night of the Living Dead level, but it's still good. We're going to round out the 4K announcements with Shocker from Wes Craven. That's a fun one. It's been a bit since I've seen it, but that's a good little under-the-radar Wes Craven title. And then we got Devil, which a lot of people think is M. Night Shyamalan's The Devil, but he was just, I think he's producer, but they shove his name on it. And what's funny is I'm not really a Shyamalan fan at all. He's got his highs, more lows to me overall. But Devil, I think, is one of the best things that his name has been attached to be honest. I enjoyed Devil. And I'm excited to see Trap. I think Trap looks like a lot of fun, to be honest. But it's Josh Hartnett back on the big screen. So that's the primary reason I'm excited. I like Josh Hartnett. But we round out the Scream Factories with As Above, So Below Blu-ray. Cool. Didn't see it. I know people love it. Maybe I'll see it someday. I'm not going to buy the Scream Factory, at least at release. But cool nonetheless. I am totally in, like I said, I'm in for day one of Death Becomes Her and Drag Me to Hell. We'll see on when I get some of the others. I definitely will get Shocker, and I definitely will get Devil. We'll see when I pick them up. I'll definitely get Land of the Dead as well. But that's all I have. Let me know on your thoughts on these announcements. Like I said, the Paramount Scares was getting a lot of I don't know, hubbub around it. I think it's cool. I want to be the one bit of positivity saying, cool set, guys. At least you're giving me breakdown. That's all I've got. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.